And we're live. At least that's what it says. It says we're live. I haven't told anybody we're live. How many of you will notice somehow? Will you get a notification? Live on YouTube and Twitch. Oh, I need to restart Discord. Discord. I need to restart Discord. All right. So on this episode of DTNS, Dr. Nikki explains how stingrays are making us blue. Is that how we teased it yesterday? We had a good tease yesterday. Talking about how stingrays can teach us how to make robust and chemistry-free. Chemicals. Plus, are you okay with AI generated images of food in your restaurant menus? And rest in peace, Apple Car. We barely knew ye. I mean, we never knew ye. Restaurant. Good day, Bio Cow. Restaurant menus. Restaurant. Okay. New patron. Yay. I don't know if it's that well played, but thank you. Patrons, stick around for the extended show. Good day, Internet. It's not just food menus. AI images are sneaking past peer reviewers in scientific papers in ways you think would be easy to spot. Like, that mouse shouldn't look like that. In ways you never imagined. Scott Johnson tomorrow on the video game history's unique. Yeah, what is that? Let's take a look at that. I browsed this. Roger passed it along. The video game. What does VGHF stand for? Video Game History Foundation. Okay. %80 of games from 2010 are critically endangered. Meant to be Sony's second game in the US, intended for the NES. Founded by Cefaldi, the Video Game History Foundation. They typically think of saving cartridges. Oh, okay. So this is video game magazines. Video game history, cartridges, prototypes, preview, marketing materials, photos, and more. Yay. So what are all 8 of you up to? 8 is enough for a stream, right? Do you see that Apple has ended its car project? Let's be curious if they can avoid announcing layoffs as a part of this. They're saying most of the people will be transitioned to other jobs, mostly in the AI sector, which kind of makes sense because when you're talking about self-driving cars, a lot of AI there. So you certainly could move them into the AI section. Apple really wants to juice its AI stuff. So all of a sudden you get a bunch of talent coming over that you didn't have before. Makes perfect sense. But that's 2,000 people, according to Bloomberg. And if that number is accurate, wow. It's a lot of people to find desks for. I mean, I guess they already have desks, or they probably just work from home. But you know what I mean? It's a lot of people to shove into another department. And I bet not all of them stick around. Now, Apple's pretty good at avoiding ever announcing layoffs. It's not that they've never done it, but they're clever. You know, they buy people out, let them leave on their own. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that's one of my questions regarding the Apple stuff. Oh my gosh, we're doubling our audience every 10 seconds. They could fly them to their space station, the Apple space station. There you go. That's a good thought, BioCow. Fly me to the Apple space station. Hey, QC dads. How's the quality? Hope it's controlled. Let's see what else we got here. Paranormal Activity game coming in 2026. Engadget says it might even be good. But take it from someone who just survived layoffs. Who knows? I mean, Engadget. Ooh, it's my 4-leaf clover. It's not looking so good. It actually... Did it lose a leaf? No. They're all 4 still there. I need to press this in a book, don't I? Okay. Hold on. Look. 4-leaf clover. The Buzz Out Loud days. I remember those days. So which book should I press a 4-leaf clover in, do you think? O. Henry, Jules Verne, Teach Yourself Welsh, Neil Stevenson, The Devil's Dictionary. Devil's Dictionary, let's do that. Right next to my copy of Society of the Spectacle. All right, and then let's find the entry for luck. Logomancy, liar. They don't have an entry for luck? Really? How about fortune? Fork, freebooter, Freemasons. Having a hard time finding the right word. They don't have any of the words I want. Do they have a definition of Irish in here? I bet it's racist. They don't. Celtic. What about Celtic? No. Centaur. Cat, Cartesian, Carmelite. I can't believe luck isn't in here. philosophy, phrenology. Now I'm just looking at random words. What new things are being considered for the DTNS dynasty? All my Shakespeare's in the other room. That is a good idea, though, Brian. New things for the dynasty. Nothing at the moment, except that book I'm writing. Yep. I have a call later this week to talk about what I can tell you about it. But yes, I've got a nonfiction book coming about technology and understanding it. Which is something I feel like I've gotten decent at. Well, how about success? The one unpardonable sin against one's fellows. In literature, and particularly in poetry, the elements of success are exceedingly simple and are admirably set forth in the following lines by the Reverend Father Gasilaska Jape, entitled, for some mysterious reason, John A. Joyce. The bard who would prosper must carry a book, do his thinking in prose, and wear a crimson cravat, a faraway look, and a head of hexameter hair. Be thin in your thought, and your body'll be fat. If you wear your hair long, you needn't your hat. There we go. That's what we're doing. Success. Putting that 4-leaf clover right there. Don't let me forget. Devil's Dictionary has my 4-leaf clover in it. I found 2. Gave the other one to Eileen. I don't know what she's done with hers. Thanks for the bits. Hey, I never get bits on the old office hours stream. It's pretty great. So, BioCow, you find a field of clover that is more than like a yard square, and then spend 10 minutes. You will find it. They are more common than people think. And we've got a bunch in our backyard right now because of all the rain. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to spend my 10 minutes in the sun, which I do every day to get vitamin D, looking for a 4-leaf clover. And I found 2 right next to each other too. So it's probably the same plant, had the same mutation. But yeah, it's, most people have never found a 4-leaf clover because they haven't looked. That is the first time I have found it alone. I have found 4-leaf clovers with other people, and we were never quite sure which one of us saw it first. So it's kind of the first time I've ever really found one that I could be sure was just me. Anyway, I'm sad about the electric car. Hey, Wabbit Magic. And hello, Zoe brings bacon, Rabbit 41. Who else is there that I haven't said hi to yet? There's like 4 times as many as there were earlier. Yeah, just download the Find 4-Leaf Clover app, do a scan. It'll highlight it. That's easier. Good point. TF87's here. Yay. Very good. And David and Amos. And it's turning into Romper Room. And Howard. Hits just keep on coming. What all would you like from office hours? Let's do that. So sometimes I have a clear idea what I'm going to do when I turn on these streams. And, you know, it's like touch up the rundown or do an editor's desk or something like that. And then I'm perfectly happy leaving everything to chance besides that. But today I actually have everything done. There are certainly some things I could do on the stream. Like promo the Cord Killers episode. Maybe I should do that. But you know, there's nothing pressing. So hat tours, shelf tours, stuff like that. I know Zoe likes those. Let me promo Cord Killers. What do you think? Cordkillers.com. I got out of the habit of promoting Cord Killers for a while there because we weren't updating the website. But now I can. Because Cord Killers has an awesome new producer on board, Amos, and his name is Amos. You don't even know how helpful you have been. I'm sure you have an idea, but like take that idea and multiply it times 4. Cord Killers. I'm gonna cheat and just use the description. And I agree, Stealth Dave. Amos has been doing a fantastic job and will continue to do a fantastic job. I have no doubts whatsoever. Yay! FUBU. All right, there goes Twitter. Hello, Colo Radio. Well, why does saying stay safe sometimes sound like a threat? I know it's not. I know you definitely didn't mean it that way. Stay safe. My barber always says that to me. Stay safe. And I'm always like, why? What have you heard? What do you know? You know one thing that I want to do. Magandangumaga Raymond. Good to see you too. Stay safe. Zoe, I'm glad you're here because I have had the idea that maybe we need welcome in. Maybe I'm going to start saying that at the beginning of DTNS. Welcome in. Okay. I am going to float the idea of changing the name of DTNS Picks to DTNS Show. You feel me? I'm not going to do it. I'm thinking it through. Should we do that just to keep it all, you know? Start ending this show. Stay safe. How hard is it to change the name? I'm not going to do it. Don't want everybody freak out. You can only change your name twice within 14 days, but that's not the username. Changing your username will also change your Instagram account address. Your current Instagram username, DTNSPix, is available. Is DTNS Show available? It is. Okay. Just, you know, and I'm thinking about it, kicking it around. What do y'all think? Zoe, what do you think? Since it more impacts you than anybody else. Just to unify stuff. Oh, I got a meeting invite. DTNS Show. So it would be like Twitter, Mastodon. Then I wonder if we should change the TikTok one, although that one's Daily Tech News Show. So it's kind of nice that we actually got the full name there. And YouTube is Daily Tech News Show. But right now we have 3. We have Daily Tech News Show or DTNS Show. It'd be nice to bring it down. Okay, so I have a meeting Thursday morning at 7 a.m. to talk about the book. After which I will be able to tell you, I will be able to answer questions about the book. You can ask me questions right now. There are things that I will have to go like, I can't tell you that yet. But I will tell you anything I can. And after Thursday, I will know more about things. I have not talked to anyone about Vegas yet. I still need to do that. I know I'm so behind. There's just I've got to talk. There's a bunch of things at home that we have to figure out before I can like nail down my travel. And then once I nail down my travel, then I can go to Ibit and go to Plaza and all of that and start scheduling the show. Wabbit Magic, it's a must. Yeah. I have a feeling if you're placing bets because it's Vegas, there is a high probability of a DTNS for Vegas on Monday. Then it becomes a lower probability on Tuesday, and less than likely on Wednesday, and unlikely to happen on Sunday because it never happens on Sunday. And then I will most likely be back by Thursday. So yeah, it's no, it's no pressure. I'm actually glad you keep reminding me because it's motivating me to like figure all the other stuff out. But I got to figure all the other stuff out. That's all. You know, the longer I do this stream, the more people watch it. But then the more people that watch it, the less likely I am to want to end it. But I got to end it because I got to go do other stuff. I said I was going to do this for 15 minutes. Oh, Howard, that sounds so much fun. I've never seen a baseball game in Philadelphia. Cardinals Phillies would be so much fun. I wish I could make it. I want to get in a position where I can just say like, yeah, I'm going to fly to Philly on May 31st. Boom. Just do it, you know? I am not in that position this year, but maybe someday. So keep me in mind, even if I can't make this one. Always panic. Panic, 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 panic. Yes, that's the next DTNS level. We want to do in-person events. That is kind of the next thing. It's not something we've talked about or begun planning. So it's a gosh, we'd like to do that way. I talked to someone about speaking and doing events and stuff, but I have not heard from them since I talked to them in January. I sent them a follow-up note, did not hear back on that. So now I'm wondering if that's still going to happen. But one of the things they were talking about was speaking events. And one of them would have been in London. Above Grandmaster level is private jet level. You know, I wondered sometimes if we should just add like a crazy number, you know, like the $5,000 a month level. But then when because it's like, hey, you know, why not? Because if you get it, then, you know, you're making all that money. But there is the reality of like, if someone's giving you that much money, suddenly, even if they don't mean you to, you feel beholden to them. So, did you buy a cow? Did you? That sounds wonderful, Howard. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I would love that. Cheesesteaks at the park. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about cheesesteaks on the show today, I have a feeling, because there's some examples of cheesesteaks in the AI created food art. Oh, no, Amos. Amos, you have to watch True Detective. If for no other reason then I want you to tell me which parts were like so real and which parts were silly. Because it all takes place in a small town in Alaska. Oh, thank goodness, Clinton. We've been waiting for you. And now we can end the stream. I had to wait. I had to wait until Clinton showed up. There was no way I was going to end this stream without Clinton popping in and saying hi. The city that calls a sub a hoagie. There's like so many names for the Subway sandwich. The hoagie, the footlong, the submarine, the original submarine sandwich. Not Subway's the brand. Nobody calls it that. Maybe you and I can do like a Cord Killers spin-off or something about True Detective when you watch it. Ooh, a Rangers Flyers game. Wow, Wabbit Magic. And you survived? Heroes. That's the one I was trying to think of. Thank you, poor genius. Hero sandwich. Dagwood sandwich. Nobody calls it that anymore because nobody reads comics in the paper anymore. So sad. All right. I do really have to go. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out. This was fun. And as usual, right when we start, getting rolling with the chat, there we go. I have to take off. But stay safe, everyone.